Hello, beautiful soul. God put me right now in front of you to give you some very powerful messages. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and if you're watching me on Instagram, you are following me because you wouldn't want to miss out on me. Okay, so let's start with the message that God want me to give you. But before I give you the message, I want to share the incident that happened with me today. Like today, I wanted to take my dog out for a walk, and I took her early in the morning, okay? And usually I take her for 3 walks: morning, afternoon, and evening. And then when I took her early in the morning, she peed and pooped, and but like throughout the day, I couldn't take her out. Like I wanted to go out for a walk, but then something or the other was happening, and since like after 6:30 in the morning I didn't go out at all, which is not usually me. I like to go out on a walk, okay? Unless I am feeling very down and very depressed, then it is like one time I was feeling so down and depressed that for a week I didn't even see the sun. I was just inside. Yeah, anyway, so things were happening. I couldn't go on a walk, and at 10 in the night then I took my dog out for a walk, and my dog also like didn't cry, didn't wow wow like all of that oh I want to go out. She was also sleeping peacefully entire day inside. So I was like, okay. Then at 9 I was like 9:30, okay, in the night. I was like, let me now go for a walk. Now when I was going for a walk, after a few minutes of being on the walk, I see a mobile phone lying on the ground, like as I was walking by, and I saw it. And before I saw the phone, I also saw, like, in front of me, people were going, but nobody saw that phone. As I just went there, I saw that phone, okay? So I picked it up. Now, then I thought, like, okay, let me just put it back there. But then I thought, what if someone else pick it up and they never return it to the real owner? So I just took it in my hand and I was like, okay, if somebody calls, then I'll pick up a call and I'll tell them that, hey, this phone is with me and all of that. But then because I was out in nature, and I'm telling this, I'm telling you this from the experience, that the air, it brings messages, because the air travels from far off distances, and it carries the essence and the ideas and the thoughts and the feelings that people are thinking, and whatever is going on in the world, the air brings it to us, okay? So that air, really told me to open the phone and type 1234, and I did, and the phone opened, and then I was like, what? And then I go to the call history, because I thought, like, in that call, like, it's not me thinking, it's just air guiding me. And then it just asked me to call the second and the first call list, and then so I the owner of the phone, I get to contact him directly just by calling the second call list on his call list. And then he is like, I'm just coming in like 1 minute, and he came and he took the phone. It was just very miraculous. It's really a miracle, because had I don't know, it was just God. This was important for me to share this incident with you, and it was just some miracle, okay? Some miracle was there, and for all of us, it's like, maybe we just gotta really be okay. It's just miracle. I think the energy is miracle, okay? It's beautiful, beautiful, really beautiful. And now the real message that I wanted to give you, that today also, when I woke up, I didn't had the money for the food, and I was very sad. I was sitting with the very low moment, like, very low moment. And I was like, God, I followed my heart, I followed my passion. And in the past 2 3 days, I was saying to Mother Earth that I'm not gonna, because I've been doing enough, and I want to see, if I am your child, how will you take care of me? I want to see that, Mother Earth. And I want to see, like, because growing up, my experience with money and food, it was of lack, okay? So I was like, I received that kind of treatment growing up in home. That's what I saw. Or like my through the human beings, my parents, I got to see the lack, I learned lack. But what do you want me to know, Mother Earth? Goddess Lakshmi, Lord Hanumanji, I was praying to gods and goddesses and Mother Earth. I was like, if I am your child, how would you want me to live? What do you want to teach me about money, know about money, experience about money? And then today morning I was like, do you want me to experience this kind of lack, that I don't even have the money to get the food, and or do I have to like really beg for just little bit of money? And it was really, I ate today, and I have experienced this, like, I have always, like, even in the lowest of the low, God has made sure that I eat. I do had to, like, sit, like, I had to learn the importance of food, and I had to learn that I cannot let my, like, this boundary, with the universe and God and with myself, that I cannot, like, put myself in so much unsafety that I don't even have the food. Like, I had to set this boundary with the universe, with the God, like, I must always have more than enough money, financial stability, to have the food, and I must be taken care of on all levels. Only then can I, nurture my spiritual and psychic gifts. If I am in survival, I will not be able to nurture my psychic and spiritual gifts. But, like, the reason I'm sharing this incident with you, because food is really important. And because growing up, I was, like, living in lack, and there is not just me, my entire ancestry line, there is deep trauma around not having enough of it, okay? Or shame around it, lack around it, humiliation around it. It's just like the experience around food in my ancestry line was very painful, full of humiliation and pain and lack, and I had to see and acknowledge that pain, and I did, you know. And I have had over the months these incidents wherein I was, like, scared around money, but, like, I truly, every time, I just needed to fully realize it. Sometimes we go through same experiences over and over again to really learn the lesson. And I had to learn, like, okay, food is important, and I must be well fed always. I must not deny myself and, like, push the experience and the safety of having more than enough food and stability available. I must not push it away, because my nervous system is not used to do it. Like, I've been living in lack, so I had to, like, teach myself, train myself to hold the stability, to hold, like, being epically blessed by God and Mother Earth, always have. Because if my body is not ready and I'm subconsciously still living in the same identity of feeling small and in survival, which has been, like, very powerful, like survival in my ancestry line, to step out of that entire identity, it's a practice, and it's a slow and gentle process. We must not push ourselves. Sometimes we can see other people having so much wealth, and then we are like, oh, I want that, I want that. But relax. Right now maybe our nervous system is not ready. We can build that slowly, slowly. We can be gentle with ourselves, teach ourselves slowly, and really focus on our journey instead of trying to outdo others or trying to be like somebody. We can be inspired by everybody, like how much power someone is holding, how much confidence and peace they are holding. We must be inspired by it, but we should not shame ourselves, or forcefully, like very abruptly push ourselves towards it. Also, just give me a moment. There was some important point that I wanted to share. Anyway, the entire purpose of sharing everything with you also was, sometimes when we go through such low moments, we really want to hide. We want to hide. We feel like, oh my god, I had to do something like this. I had to go through something like this, like it could be very low, like, oh my god, I'm crying for food. That's such a shameful thing, like crying, like I'm not even having food. I can't. That's such a shameful thing. I can't tell this to anybody that I'm surviving in such a way. And we want to hide, but I want to really inspire you to have the courage to not hide, no matter whether it's a surviving thing that you are going on, or if it is any kind of addiction, any kind of toxic pattern, whatever it is. Do not hide. Have the courage to talk about it, or like internally, even if you don't want to talk about it yet, but internally, do not let shame convince you that that you must hide, or there is something wrong about you, or like, no. We all have insecurities. We are all going through our own things, and we are doing our best. The kind of pain, trauma, shame that we are all born into, the ancestry line, even if it is not ours, it's ancestral. So we are really doing good, and you must not hide, no matter whatever it is. It's survival thing, it's lack, it's poverty, it's addiction, it's whatever it is. Do not hide. Like I'm telling you, there is nothing to hide about. There is nothing to feel uh, shameful about. And even if shame is there, you gotta, do not let it hijack you in any way. Do not let it hijack you in any way. For me today, I wrote Hanuman Chalisa. I was journaling, and then I was crying. I was letting it out, and it was convincing me to not show up, and I had all the reason to not show up. And like, it was trying to confuse me that whatever I am trying to build, there is no purpose of me showing up on social media and sharing the wisdom and all of that. And when I am in this situation, who would believe me? Who would want to trust in me? Who would want to trust me with the wisdom that I'm sharing and all of that? But then I heard a tarot card in that moment. There is a tarot card reader was playing on YouTube, and she said, share your story. By sharing your story, you help other people heal. And just because she made that video and she said those words, it gave me so much strength. And like, it's just these little words I needed to take the step today, the little steps that every day I am taking to build to build my business, to build, like, to just like, it's just very natural for me to come here, share. And when I just like share my intuitive wisdom and let God speak through me, just when I show up, and my shame could have stopped that momentum that I have built in the last 2 years. On February 26, it will be uh, February, wow, 26 February 26, it's 26 year 26 going on, right? So it will be 2 years since I've consistently posted every day, and that momentum would have stopped had I not heard those words from the tarot card reader. And so I was like, that got me thinking, like, I must share my story of, if anybody is going through something like this and they want to feel like they want to hide, or they should not continue to show up and all of that. So I just wanted to share the story. And yeah, you will learn whatever you're meant to learn from this. And yeah, if you would like to book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me for intuitive guidance, psychic guidance, spiritual guidance, link of that is in my bio. And also like to move through fear, limiting beliefs, unworthiness, shame, guilt, fear, unprocessed emotions, or intuitive therapy, whatever you need for your next step, you will receive in that session. And you can also get a much deeper support from me in my 12 weeks of mentorship, wherein we will dive deep and build solid self-love, cultivate confidence, and like, you would be able to move into this world feeling very empowered. And like, if you feel like, oh my god, I'm not gifted enough, and like your creative gifts and artistic gifts, it will, in that 12 weeks of mentorship, definitely something beautiful will open for you, beautiful, miraculous, and something very aligned to your heart. Link of that is in my bio. And you can also donate for my rent, food, and bills. Link of that is also in my bio. And it will really help me. And also, like, I want to add on, like, my 12 weeks of my mentorship. You I know God will guide you, God will lead you there if this container is right and aligned for you. And I also want to invite you to check out my magic paintings. They act as a magnet in your life and magnetize high vibrations, high frequency energies into your life. This painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for leading my way. The magic and the power of this painting is such that when you keep it around, big, powerful, miraculous things happen for you. The way you start to move in this world is very bravely, confidently, vulnerably, honestly, integrously, bravely, and just very powerfully. And you will start to witness yourself moving towards the love, the life, the joy, the career, the money that God and Mother Earth wants you to have. Like this painting, it's like, dearest God, dearest Mother, thank you for guiding me, thank you for leading my way. This is what it says. And really, the way, the energy that this painting brings, it's like divine guidance, and like, it's such peaceful and magical energy. It's so beautiful. I have lived around this painting for a year. It's super miraculous and peaceful and just so beautiful. The fridge magnets of this painting are available. Link of that is in my bio. And you can, move further and hire me, and I will channel a customized magic painting for you. The painting that will bring extraordinary magic, success, good health, peaceful energy, and divine guidance, harmony, love, romance, wealth, and good energy into your life. It's really beautiful, beautiful, energy of rose, like how rose is, of love, and that kind of beautiful, the fairies, the angels, the goddesses, that guide me, that kind of beautiful energy are in these containers, my offerings that I offer in my business. So yeah, it's beautiful to be a part of it, and I'm glad grateful for this and very excited for this kind of energetic exchange, or to come in collaboration, like in this kind of collaboration. Yeah, link of everything is in my bio. I'll see you in another video.